Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. Welcome to yet another episode of 5 Minutes with Fidai. We're going to look into match number 52 of IPL that was played between Royal Challengers Bengaluru and uh, Gujarat Titans, who are now on the blink of elimination, I believe, because they have another 3 games to play. And if they will win all the 3 games, they will only happen to make 14 points, which means they will be at the mercy of other teams as to how the other teams do, whether they can qualify or not. The same is for the RCB, but then RCB actually picked it up from a point where they were almost eliminated. And then they just picked themselves back up, and they have been winning on the trot. This has been the third win on the trot for RCB. And one of the areas that was missing for RCB was their bowling. And this time around, Muhammad Siraj and the way he bowled inside the power play, he was absolutely phenomenal. And rightly so, he has been nominated as the player of the match because you tell they needed such a brilliance from their bowlers, and Mia Saab, Mr. Siraj, has actually just done the damage. That 2 for 29 will not do justice to how he bowled inside the power play, because inside the power play, he'd only given, I think, 7 runs. He was absolutely unplayable inside the power play. Like he put the pressure and took the wickets. And really got Gujarat Titans into a very troubled position. You know what transpired actually was that when it started, Swapnil bowled the first over, and then Siraj came, and right the third ball that he bowled to Saha, he got Saha out. There was no foot movement from Saha. There have been these questions that we've been asking. It was a short of a length delivery, and he pushed it outside the off. It was in outswinger, and the wicket keeper, the finisher, Kartik, completed the catch, and that was like the second over, giving away only 2 runs and taking 1 wicket, put the pressure right away on them. And then Faf du Plessis continuing with Muhammad Siraj, giving him the second over. See, these are the captaincy tactics that you need to stick to if you want to win. And then into his second over, he gets the wicket of Shubman Gill, who's also been struggling for runs, unfortunately, in this tournament. And we've seen it. The fact that Shubman Gill has not been able to score is the reason why Gujarat Titans have been really troubled. That over gave only 7 runs and took 1 wicket. And I think that was pretty much it. So Muhammad Siraj finished his 2 overs inside the power play, giving away 9 runs and taking 2 wickets, is how they were put onto the back foot. Then there was this partnership building. And if that was just a momentum that Gujarat Titans needed, Virat Kohli, with his brilliance in the field, got that run out of Shah Rukh Khan. Now, you tell that maybe Shah Rukh Khan got himself run out, but I think it was also the presence of mind from Virat Kohli that was the reason why they lost that wicket. And I think with that, the momentum shifted back into the side of Royal Challengers Bengaluru, who needed this win so badly. They've been very phenomenal, clinical to say. If you look at the performances, Faf du Plessis, oh my God, he's completed his 10,000 runs, by the way, in the T20s. And this time around, in this 64 run of only 23 deliveries, which he hit 10 fours and 3 sixes in, he's actually really taken the game away from Gujarat Titans. Because in the middle, then there was a period when Josh Little took those 4 wickets. But in his first over, when he went for plenty, is from where they were not able to bring themselves back in. Noor Ahmad also bowled brilliantly, took the wicket of Virat Kohli, got Jack Wills out, the hero from the other game. But I think Josh Little did a lot, which at the end of the day was just little. And talking about Faf du Plessis, he had the 78% control, and Virat Kohli with 85% control, who scored 42 of 27 deliveries, is why they were able to put together the highest ever power play runs by the RCB in the history of IPL. Their previous best, I think, was 79. This time around, they went past and they have put 92 for 1 inside the power play. So they'll be very happy. The fact that they're finding themselves into a position where they'll have to just keep winning every game that they play. And you talk about Gujarat Titans, their first wicket fell for just 1 run on the board with 9 deliveries already been consumed. And then the second wicket fall, I mean, right after it, Mohammad Siraj came into his second and in the fourth over of the game. And it was a small partnership of 9 runs and then another small partnership of 9 runs. But then the momentum, David Miller and Shah Rukh Khan putting together that 61-run partnership is where from they could have scored 180 plus. And then this could have been a very competitive game. But then once that partnership was broken, Tivatia and Rashid Khan have done it multiple times for the Gujarat Titans. This time around, 44-run partnership. Tivatia particularly looked really good. Rashid Khan was also very good, the fact that he scored 18 or 14. But again, the mistake, you expose all your stumps to Yash Dayal. I mean, you don't do that. He went across his stumps onto the fifth stump on the offside. I mean, Yash Dayal is not going to let you go. And he gave a fuller ball and just rattled the stumps. Talking about Royal Challengers Bengaluru, that first wicket partnership of 92 runs is where from they took the game away from Gujarat Titans, because right after that wicket that Josh Little took, there were constant wickets falling. Noor Ahmed took the wicket of Jacks, and then Josh Little took the wicket of Patidar, took the wicket of Glenn Maxwell, and then took the wicket of Green, and then Noor Ahmed took the wicket of Virat Kohli. But then when Rashid Khan was introduced, Dinesh Karthik made sure that Rashid Khan does not find his rhythm, because they knew if Rashid Khan had found his rhythm, the game will have gone into a very difficult situation for RCB. They didn't want that. They finish with so many balls to spare, meaning they have really improved their net run rate, but that partnership of 35 unbeaten of 18 deliveries is why now they are nicely sitting above Gujarat Titans. They are actually sitting at position number 7 now. From their matches they have played, they have won 4 of the 11 matches they have played, and they have lost 7. That's where they're hurting. But they have 8 points now, and they are sitting nicely at position number 7, and they are ahead of Punjab Kings, of course, ahead of Gujarat Titans, and absolutely ahead of Mumbai Indians. Now, the competition is becoming tougher and tougher as we move forward, and we'll have to see how things go. I'm sorry if I have gone past my time. Congratulations to the player of the match, Mohammad Siraj, who was really, really in need of wickets, and he's been back into his rhythm and form. That's a good news for India overall, because he's one of the players playing in the Indian national side for the T20 World Cup. But overall, a good news for RCB, because that was the area that they were lacking a kind of penetration in, and has been given now this time around by Siraj. Take nothing away from Yash Dayal, take nothing away from other bowlers. Everyone has just stepped up at the right time, and things look really, really nice for the RCB. They have to win every match to be able to think about qualifying, and that too will depend as to how the other teams play. But for now, RCB fans and RCBers have to be very, very happy. Thank you very much. That was from my side. You all stay safe, and Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.